I wanted to begin this video by just taking a quick moment to say thank you to everyone for your messages, your calls, your thoughts, your prayers, everything over the past several days as we have dealt with the possibility of COVID in our house. I am happy to report, though, that all four of us have tested negative, and I will be back for in-person worship this Sunday morning. So I'm really looking forward to being back with everybody. But for those of you who are desperately looking to get out of the year 2020 as quickly as possible, I've got some good news for you. This is the last week of the year, at least for the Christian calendar. Each year we begin a new Christian year the Sunday after Thanksgiving with the season of Advent. This year Advent starts on November 29th. Now this is a time for the church, not just our church, but the church in general, to prepare for the coming of Christ at Christmas. But also it's a time for us to prepare for the second coming of Christ at some point in the future. Now, the church prepares in a variety of ways. We hang decorations to remind us of the different aspects of God's character and different activities of God throughout history. We sing songs, we read scriptures, but one of my favorite things is we light candles. We light the candles of the Advent wreath to help us tell the story of Advent, and it encourages us in our preparation. Now, I recognize that because of COVID, this will be a different Advent season for many of us. But I encourage you to continue the work of preparing anyway. Beginning next week, we will begin providing Advent devotional books for each family to help us walk through the Advent season together. Also, if you are still choosing to worship at home, I would encourage you to think about purchasing an Advent wreath and some candles for your house. Now, I've seen some wreaths and candles on Amazon for about $35, or you could also purchase them from Cokesbury or any number of sites online. And if you would like some help with this, please let us know. Please let me know, and I will do my best to help you with that. But as I mentioned a few weeks ago in our series Advent in October, I am grateful that our spiritual ancestors set aside this specific time for us to intentionally remember that God, in the person of Jesus Christ, comes near to us and lived among us because of the joy and the hope that this inspires within us, especially during these unique and difficult times. My hope is that we begin this new Christian year together, and that as we begin this new Christian year together, we grab a hold of the familiar, and we allow God to encourage each of us in our journeys of discipleship, and that this would inspire us to love God and to love our neighbor better. Now, as I close this video, I do want to remind everyone that beginning next Sunday, November 29th, we will be moving back to 2 in-person worship services at 8:30 and 10:45 with an online live stream at 8:30. Now, I recognize that this might seem unusual to some given the rising number of COVID cases in our state and in our area, but our leadership believes that this move actually gives us a better opportunity to safely engage more people. Because with 2 services, we can serve more people and we can spread everyone out better within the space that we have. But we will also still be observing social distancing practices, and we will encourage proper hygiene while here on campus, and we will still be strongly encouraging everyone to wear a mask to worship. Finally, if you are not feeling well, or if you've been around someone who's not feeling well or who has tested positive for COVID, please stay home. For your sake and the sake of others, we love you and we want you to be in worship with us, but for everyone's sake, please stay at home until you feel better or those you have been around feel better or have tested negative for COVID. But I hope that everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is staying safe. But if there is anything that we can do to help, especially this holiday week leading into Thanksgiving, if there's anything that we can do for you, please let us know. And again, I can't wait to worship with you all either in person or online at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. Have a great day and God bless.